Hello students, in this video we are going to learn structure of C++ program, call by value and call by reference. First we'll see structure of general C++ program in detail. Programs are a sequence of instructions or statements. These statements form the structure of C++ program. A typical C++ program structure is divided into various sections, namely include files, class declaration, class functions definitions, main function program. These functions may be placed in different code files and then compile independently or jointly. Now we'll see one by one each section of C++ program in detail. First one, include files. In the C++ programming language, the #include directive tells the preprocessor to insert the contents of another file into the source code at the point where the #include directive is found. Include directives are typically used to include the C++ header files for C++ functions that are held outside of the current source file. Include files are preprocessing directives, a line of a program starting with #. The include subdirectory have header files like iostream, conio, fstream, string, etc. See the example. #include iostream.h, #include conio.h. In above examples, you request the compiler to use header file, iostream and conio in your program. Second one, class declaration. A class is a user-defined data type. Class is a way to bind data and its associated functions together. For example, class add. Here my class name is add, which is going to perform addition. Int a, b, these are two my data members of class. Void addition, this is function of a class which is going to perform addition on variables a and b. Later we are going to see in detail what is class, how to create class, syntax of class and so on. Next one, class functions definitions. The class function definitions describe how class functions are implemented. A member function of a class is a function that has its definition or its prototype within the class definition like any other variable. It operates on any object of the class of which it is a member and has access to all the members of a class for that object. Next one, main function program. The main function is a startup function that starts the execution of a C++ program. Main function is the only function called automatically in C++. The compiler executes all the statements written within the opening and closing curly braces that enclose the body of main function. Code in any other functions is only executed if its function is called from main function. These are 4 sections a typical C++ program contains. This is all about structure of general C++ program. Moving to the next topic. There are 2 ways in which we can pass arguments to the function. First one, call by value, and second one, call by reference. Before moving to the call by value and call by reference, first we'll see what are actual and formal arguments. Arguments passed to the function during function call are known as actual argument. The arguments we use during a function definition are known as formal arguments. As you can see on the screen, I have circled actual and formal arguments in both the example. In both the example, A and B are actual arguments, and in both the examples, X and Y are formal arguments. Now we'll see in detail call by value. In call by value, values of actual arguments passed or copied to formal arguments. Within function, the actual values may get changed. Any changes made in the formal arguments does not affect the actual arguments. When the control is transferred back from function to the program, change values are not transferred back. Call by value is the default function in C++ programming language. Now we'll see example of call by value. This is a simple program of swapping two integers using call by value technique. Now in this program we have taken two variables A and B whose initial value is 10 and 20. Next statement will print values of A and B before swapping, that is, initial values of variable A and B 10 and 20 will be printed. After that, swap function will be called as arguments A and B. Then simply control will transfer to function definition where their actual arguments A and B value will be copied to formal arguments, that is X and Y. Now X value will be 10 and Y value will be 20. Now inside the function one more variable is declared, that is temp. Now X value is transferred to temp, so temp value is 10. Now y value is transferred to x, so now x new value is 20. Next, temp value is transferred to y, so now y new value is 10. Now the swap function works has finished, so the control will be sent back to the calling function. Next statement will print a and b value after swapping, and value will be printed. Now value will be printed as 10 and 20 only. No change in values, even though they had been changed inside the function. As we have seen in last slide, when the control is transferred back from function to the program, change values are not transferred back. For this, solution is call by reference. Now we'll see call by reference in detail. In call by reference, the actual arguments address are copied on formal arguments. That is, the formal and actual arguments are referring to same memory location. So, change in value of formal arguments affects the values of actual arguments. Now, we'll see example of call by reference. Again, in this program, we are swapping two integer numbers using call by reference. Here, similar variables we have taken. A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 20. Then it will print A and B initial values as 10 and 20. Now next, swap function call. Here difference is, in swap function we are passing address variable, that is address of A and address of B. Here we are passing address instead of values. Now control is transferred to function definition. Here we are using pointer variable argument as formal argument, such as x and y are my pointer variables. X contains address of A and Y contains address of B. Now again here temporary variable is declared. Next, here x value will be transferred to temp variable. Asterisk means value at address. Now x is having address of A, so in short value at address A. So value A is 10, so 10 will be transferred to variable temp. Now next, asterisk y value will be transferred to asterisk x. Y is having address of B, so value of address B is 20, so 20 will be transferred to x. Next, temp value will be transferred to y, so y value will be 10. Now swap function works has finished, so the control will be sent back to the calling function. Next statement will print A and B values after swapping, and values will be printed as A value 20 and B value 10. Here changes in values are done because both formal and actual arguments are referring to same memory location. So changes in formal arguments will affect the actual arguments and vice versa. This is all about call by value and call by reference. Thank you.